you for tuning in this Sunday evening. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. So for the Thunder, their last game a loss. And guys, the hometown fans not pleased with that dreadful performance. They saw their team get knocked out cold.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
Now the starting group for Baltimore. Brook Lopez is out there with Paul Millsap. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Richardson in at the shooting guard. Now here's Van Vliet. Following the miss by Paul Millsap.
Now Melo getting up and slamming one home.
Van Vliet against McCollum. Richardson outside. Back to McCollum. 5 on the clock from about 19 feet. Nice jump shot. Good. Greg, for those teams who have overachieved in the regular season, as the playoffs are coming up, how do they ensure their success continues into the postseason?
Well, Kevin, the skeptics are still going to be out there. You just got to understand the playoffs are a different animal. You've got to be resilient and adaptable when the adversity hits, because it's going to come. And the belief system so paramount to success of teams, especially underdog teams in the postseason. Do they have the confidence to get the job done?
Beal can't get it to go.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Pass to Lopez. Buries it down low.
Lopez powering through that time.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Van Vliet passes to Beal. The pass to Anthony over Lopez, and Anthony gets it to go on the assist from Beal. Anthony's got his second basket of the night.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Beal can't get it to go. It's Gobert with the ball for the Barons. And you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football in college, so he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell Bill's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career.
Now here's Anthony. Rudy Gobert missing his last shot. And a wide open look for McCollum, and Baltimore hits again from deep.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Beal against Richardson. Outside, Beal shoots from the elbow. Count it, good. Beal's got 5.
And there's not an area on the floor where Beal can't do damage. He is a handful for any defense he goes up against.
Now here's McCollum. 8 points for him. Pass to Gobert. Gobert. Great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Beal against Richardson. And here is Beal. Takes the 3. The shot, no good. C.J. McCollum, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Baltimore. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think here about Baltimore in this one?
Just stretching out the floor in that first, they had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
Setting the floor for the Barons. They've got Gobert, Paul Millsap out there with Brook Lopez. Then it's Josh Richardson, and it's McCollum in at the point. Van Vliet passes to Beal. Here's Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
McCollum kicks to Millsap. Back to McCollum. Releases. That one off the back iron and out.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Richardson against Beal. The shot will not fall. Good work defensively by Richardson. Baltimore leading by 4. Down low. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Richardson's got his first points in this one.
Well, the attacking mentality of Josh Richardson right now, proving once again how tough a cover he can be.
Beal against Richardson. From 10 feet out, it's good. Beal's got 7.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
Richardson outside. And the layup's good off the glass. Richardson's got the lead up to 6 now for Baltimore.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Van Vliet passes to Beal. Back to Van Vliet. Four on the clock. With some art. Here's Anthony. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Anthony's got 4 points now in the quarter. We've got 1:28 left in the second quarter. McCollum kicks to Richardson. Outside Millsap. Pass to Gobert. And here's McCollum for 3. Great D that time from Van Vliet.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the first half. Good D by McCollum.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Gobert with the block. They retain possession. That one looked like it was on the way down. Yet they call goaltending. Count the bucket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Richardson dishes to Lopez. Here's Millsap. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And Beal gets it to go.
And this is his bread and butter. Give Beal these looks from deep, and he is going to knock them down.
So timeout called here, the first for the Barons.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
So it's the Barons now, and Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now McCollum, 10 points for him. 6 to shoot. They double team McCollum. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's the Barons now. Shot clock at 2.
Always impressive when a smaller player.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Thunder.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A competitive matchup for Oklahoma City in the first quarter. At its highest, they're and now with the second half about to.
we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
We've got Anthony and Van Vliet out there with Bradley Beal. Then there's Reggie Bullock, and it's Robinson in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Melo can just go right through any sort of contact down low.
The Thunder shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
He's perfect from the line this time. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. And you played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think 2 guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the 2 guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. Anthony. And it's sent back by Lopez.
This defense gets a lot scarier when Lopez is blocking shots.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in.
You know, every coach should show players game tape of how he just boxed out right there. Great job with the footwork and using his body to step to the rebound.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Baltimore shooting their first free throws here for the night. And he knocks down the first one.
A lot of questions in the early part of C.J. McCollum's career about could he become a valuable scorer in the league and really what position would he play. But after being the 10th overall pick in 2013, he's answered those questions.
Anthony looking it over Lopez. Lopez with the block.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Richardson kicks to Millsap. Here's Gobert, stolen by Robinson. And here we go, Van Vliet heading to the hoop. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet. Van Vliet's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, big men like that running hard in transition should get rewarded, and Robinson able to do that there.
McCollum against Van Vliet. The 19-foot shot, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. McCollum's got 14.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Here's Anthony. No good on that one. Good D by Lopez. Tight game here in Oklahoma City. McCollum against Van Vliet. There's 1:17 left to play here in the third. Lopez against Anthony. Off target on the 15-footer.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
To the inside. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Well, he hunts them down, but it will take Melo just a few shots to catch fire, and the defense better be aware of it.
43 seconds left to play in the third. Lopez passes to Millsap. 5 to shoot. Here's McCollum. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
McCollum deciding where to go with it. from the top of the key, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. McCollum's got 16 points.
Now you give CJ that kind of shot, and he's going to knock it down. He'll exploit the defense all night long.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Oklahoma City out. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Oklahoma City leading by 5, setting the floor for the Barons. Richardson is out there with C.J. McCollum. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Millsap in at the 3 slot. Shot clock at 6. Here's Anthony. And it's good off the back rim and in. Anthony's got the lead up to 7 now for the Thunder.
A Melo special right there, playing in the mid-range. It's pretty much been his home his entire career.
Richardson the pass to Millsap. And that one is good.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. They double team McCollum. Shoots over Bullock. Here's Gobert. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
And Beal kicks to Van Vliet. Good, it's Beal picking up the assist. And the Thunder lead by 6.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Millsap with it. Robinson picks him up. They double team McCollum. Back to Millsap. Takes a 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Timeout. Millsap's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Man, once Millsap gets the ball in his hands, everyone in the building knowing he was going to take and make that shot.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They lead by 3. 1:56 left in the game. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Fred VanVleet.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, the coach of the Thunder had some harsh words for his team. He said, "I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent." Let's go, guys.
Beal against Richardson. The wide open look here for Anthony. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Here's McCollum. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
Lobbed up there for Robinson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Yeah, throw it anywhere you want. Mitchell Robinson knows what to do.
McCollum against Van Vliet. Shoots the 3. McCollum, no good. Here's Oklahoma City now. It's a 5-point game. Richardson against Beal. Shot, high post. No good, shot missing. A critical possession right here.
Crowd on pins and needles, Kev.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Bradley Beal picks one up.
Looks like Josh Richardson is always seeking a shot, this time looking for contact as well.
And that makes it a one-possession game, guys. Got to be the biggest free throws of the game thus far.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Beal deciding where to go with it. Pulls it from 20. That shot no good. Timeout called the Barons. They're trailing by 3. 1 second left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And only one choice here. They need a 3. I'm sure he's going to sub in all of his best shooters. Under 2 seconds remaining. It has to be a catch-and-shoot 3 if they hope to tie it. A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
Now, this is all from the perimeter and outside the arc here.
So a